this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to prepare a budget or create a budget item and then submit it for approval. So let's start. First, you'll click on the Finance Manager button. After clicking on the Finance Manager button, it will open and you will navigate to Create New Item. The create new item, you have create new voucher and you have create new budget item. So you click on the new budget item under the create item menu. Once you click that, it will come to this page which will open. Now the first thing you need to do is to select the account that you want. Let's say you want to add school fees. You need to select the financial year that you are in. Remember, a financial year starts in July and ends in June of the next year. So like in this year, we are in FY19 because it started July last year. That was in 2018. So when we come to July, next year will be in FY20. So I'll select FY19 because we are in FY19 until which is ending in June. Then we start FY20. So I'll select FY19 because I want to add an item right now. So in this, you select the accounts that you want from account 10 to all through up to account 525. And then the place of the tag, this one has not been activated yet. The description is when you mention what do you want to buy. Is it school fees? Is it shoes? Is it anything? You mention whatever you want to as that budget item you want to mention. So in this time, I want to add school fees. So I'll add here school fee. And then when I selected FY19 there, it will automatically update itself here in the financial year. Then quantity. This school fees, I want to pay for how many students? For my case, I have 50, so I'll add 50. And then I'll say how much am I going to pay? Am I going to pay this school fees for? So I'm saying school fees is being like in our project, we're paying 5,000 per term. Then how often? Since it's per term, we shall need it 3 times. We shall need it 2 times. 2 times because it is in 2 terms fall in one financial year. The one that starts in, that is the 3rd term, 3 times. That is the 3rd term, 1st term, and the last term, that is 3 terms. So this much I'm going to pay it in 3 times. That is how often I'm going to pay it 3 times. So it will automatically calculate the total. So this amount come to monthly spread. Now I want to know when do I need to pay the fees. So first of all, I'll clear this amount. And then I'll divide this amount by 3 because I'm paying it termly. I have to divide this amount, this total by 3. So I divide by 3 and I say that I get that this is 250. It will be 250 per term. That's what I'll need. So the first term, I think the first term will start in September. So I have to put 250,000 here. And then I'll have to put another 250,000 January because that's the start of the term. 250,000. And then I'll put another amount in May. That's another beginning of another term. Then here I justify to why I need this budget item. I say, for example, this is a justification. I'll say this will help the children to complete at least secondary education. this will help children complete at least secondary education. So, and then I click on create. Okay, this for the case of fees. But in case these fees was maybe supplementary budget, something that you need 1 month, let's say we are making supplementary, so we are saying fee, additional fee. Let's say it's additional fee. Maybe a child has been sent home and you're making an additional fee. So one thing you'll do, you'll do the quantity. How now you'll change the description to be additional fee. That is if it is one time. Then you say the quantity. Maybe there are 2 students that want this, or 3 students that have been chased, or 5 students. That will be, let's say, 3 students that are needing this money. Then unit cost will be 5,000. How often? I need it once because they have been sent home, so they just need to go back to school. So you'll come here and clear this spread, and then you find that this month they were sent home. Maybe it was in January. So I'll put this 15,000 in this month because that's the month I'll be implementing, and then I'll create the item. So the spread, you can use it to spread this amount as how often you need it. Like if you want to buy this thing in July, you buy it in October, or you buy it in any other month, you use it to use the spread button to spread that. So once you have submitted a budget item, you now come to the after submitting to tell you that the budget record created successfully. Now one thing you need to do, you need to come to the budget, which is after the cash journal. You come to the budget. The budget has the budget summary and the budget schedule. So you click on budget schedules. When you click on the budget schedules, you see that we are in F19. If you want to go back maybe to last financial year, you want to view the item, you just use the minus button, or you can come to this financial year, which is FY19. In this case, I'm going to use FY19. Now, in this FY19, I want to select now to know the item that I had created. So I'll come and select account 10, and then I'll click show. I want now to submit that item that I had created. So in this menu, you'll see there is must submit button here. This one will submit everything that is in the budget, everything that's in the budget. But alternatively, if you want to submit one item or you want to edit it, you'll come to this action button, which is on the left hand side, action button. When it has not been submitted, it will give you the option of edit, delete, reinstate. That is if it has not been submitted, and the issue of editing the notes. But once you have submitted, it will only have 2 options. That is after it has been approved. It will have the option for notes. This one you can read your notes, the notes on this. So let's see on this justification, there were notes. So in this one, we say there is need to support a second student. So we facilitate learning, help them perform well and complete their studies in secondary level. So there is notes that PF also gives. So that one you'll find it in comments. So in case PF has declined the budget item, they'll write comments about their decline, why they have declined the budget item. So once you view and you find that it is correct and it was spread well, now you click on submit. When you submit, the PF will approve, and once it's approved, it will notify you that here you'll see it is approved, and the one that has not been approved, it will show declined. That is what happens to submit a budget. And for you to see the amount now in the budget, that's the general budget summary. You'll come to the budget summary, where you'll be able to see the entire budget, how much has been allocated in account 10, how much has been allocated in account 20. And it's important to note that when you are spreading the items, you have to check the spread so that we don't have a lot of money in 1 month and another month going without money. This because when the support comes, let's say you are getting a support of 500,000. When you budget so much above the 500,000, it will be very difficult for you to accomplish or maybe implement the items in that month with the little amount that you had, maybe the more amount that you had budgeted in this account. Let's say, but in our case, because we had funds, we budgeted for this amount. So this amount should be either with your spread. You should ensure that you have either positive 20,000 or negative 30,000 above of the expected support. That's like if you are receiving 500,000, you can budget with a less 500, well, with a less 20,000 or plus plus 20,000, that is in that particular month, so that you don't have a bigger variance when implementing the monthly or the budget items. That is all about budget implementation. That is about budget and the spread. So when you are spreading, that's the importance of spreading, how often you need it. So the other accounts you can distribute to when you find that the amount was not so much used in that month. Let's say you need school fees, you can, and you also need school uniform. If you put them in one month, they will overdraft the account, or it will be very difficult for you to implement all the activities. So maybe if you are paying school fees in July, you can buy shoes maybe in the month of August, when you don't have any activity maybe in account that is consuming a lot of money, or buy it when you find that this month are not heavily congested. Thank you.